At one point in time, you have to ask yourself, what do I want to do as a career one day? For some people, a million ideas may run through their head, and that might continue on even throughout college. For other people, they know instantly what it is they want to do for the rest of their lives, and for me, I knew right away I wanted to be an elementary school teacher. Although my desire has changed from middle school back to elementary school, to high school, back to middle school, and now I would be happy with any of the above, I always knew teaching was what I wanted to do. And it is clear how fulfilling of a career it is, and I just know I would be both grateful and happy to be able to make a difference in hundreds of children's lives. Elementary school is a time where children want to have fun, but also really want to learn new things, if it is presented to them in an interesting way. Not all, but most children don't have a worry in the world at this age. This means it is very possible to bring focus to the subject matter and get them to learn as much as they can. These children are young, but they are also discovering who they are as a person, what kind of sports they like, if they like art or music, what their favorite subject is, and even what they might want to be when they grow up. I would be honored to help walk them through those times and help them discover who they are. Personally, I do not remember our elementary school that well, but I do know I had a great time, which is a very good thing. I remember most days being a lot of fun. We didn't just sit at our desks all day. We actually did hands-on learning and went on really cool trips. I feel that's very important, especially for the younger ages. Fourth grade was my favorite school year in elementary school. It wasn't until a while later, however, that I realized it was because of my teacher. She was absolutely amazing. She was genuinely kind and able to teach us everything we needed to know in an understandable way. It was her who brought the idea of becoming a teacher to my head. Ever since then, teaching is what I wanted to do, and it never for a second changed after that. Sophomore year of high school was another memorable time for me. I was playing 3 sports, discovered who my real high school friends were, and did really well in my classes. I believe I have my biology teacher to thank for that. He was also nice like my 4th grade teacher, but also funny, realistic, and down to earth. He always asked me how my games went and made sure everything was going okay. He helped me with my biology since I am terrible with the concept of science, and made sure I would succeed in the class no matter what. He taught me science, but he also taught me life lessons that I'll take with me everywhere I go. It is someone like him who I aspire to be as a teacher, regardless of what grade level I am in. I have a lot of goals and aspirations I want to achieve when I get my own classroom of students. There is so much I want to achieve to better each individual child. I'm a strong believer that it is important for the teacher to truly know and understand each student, who they are, what they value, and any issues they may be having. I plan on having students incorporating their own lives into lessons, most likely English lessons. For example, they can write in a journal about their day, or I might even just call on some people each day and ask how their weekend or the last couple of days were. I also want to make time to talk to students individually, both regarding their schoolwork and their lives. I want to build that student-teacher relationship so that the students trust me, respect me, and look up to me. I also want the students to succeed. I do not want any child to feel like they cannot make it. Graduating high school is an amazing feeling, and I want to help the students get there. Not only that, I want them to be proud of themselves. I want them to understand the importance of graduating high school, and I want them to graduate Hopefully, they will see how proud I am so that they can be proud of themselves just as much. Although I'm not majoring in special education, I am a big advocate for special needs. I have done countless fundraisers, worked events, and currently work at a school that takes in the special needs students from the district, both as a paraprofessional and a substitute teacher. The school I work at does an amazing job with these kids. However, I know some other schools do not, and those kids are not so lucky. I want to make sure both the district I work in and other districts around the school are working to make the special needs department a more than great one. These kids have so much potential. They just need the support and tools. I've come to learn that I love making lesson plans and coming up with lessons that are both extremely educational and a lot of fun. I want my classroom to be filled with hands-on learning and inquiry learning. I want my students to trust me and respect me as their teacher. I want students to be proud of what they accomplish, and I want them to be able to discover who they are as a person to better themselves. I want to help the special education programs all around, and most importantly, I want to be the best teacher I can be for my students. Helping others is a great feeling, and teaching is all about that, which is why, among other things, I want to become a teacher.